How old are you?
My name is 4.
You are 4. Did you have a good time at St. Jude?
Yeah.
Yeah, what did we do at St. Jude? Did we play on the playground a lot? And ride our scooter?
Kelly Askew and her son Bowen are almost inseparable. She's been there every step of the way as he battles the greatest fight of his young life. Diagnosed last May with an aggressive form of brain cancer, often affecting infants and children.
Bowen's tumor type is called choroid plexus carcinoma. So it's extremely rare, 1 in more than a million. Just not a whole lot of research has been done on them. We just don't get very many cases in the US or even in the world every year. So there's limited amount of knowledge and research on how to treat these types of tumors.
Doctors in Atlanta successfully removed the brain tumor and part of Bowen's skull in a lengthy emergency surgery. But the journey didn't end there. It was St. Jude Children's Research Hospital that Kelly turned to for further treatment because of their history treating patients with CPC.
We felt much more comfortable with our prognosis and our treatment options that we were given by St. Jude. And so within a day's notice or so, we were headed to Memphis. We didn't have much time at all. Of course, you know, time is of the essence when you have a cancer diagnosis. And so we hit the ground running and we went where he needed to be.
My body puts its foot out to come up.
After months of chemotherapy, Bowen's family got the good news February 7th. His scan showed no evidence of the brain tumor coming back, and his brain was healing. They celebrated with a St. Jude no chemo party.
Pack up your bags, get out the door, you don't get chemo anymore.
Well, now Bowen is recovering from surgery to reconstruct his skull and goes back to Memphis for checkups frequently. And because of St. Jude, his family and Mom Kelly can be right by his side.
It was incredible, and it was all made possible through donations from the public. And when you think about being on the other side of that question, would you like to donate to St. Jude? You know, when normally you say, oh, I'll give $1, or maybe you decline. But having been on the other side of that, the receiving end, my family benefited incredibly specifically from people being generous enough to give to St. Jude. And the families 100% see that. We feel it, we see it, it keeps us going. It sustains so many children and their families during their biggest time of need.